You've probably heard that YouTube is the place to be to get loads of traffic for free this year. But what do you do if you're a small channel, like me for now? Well, I've done the research for you and checked out all the big players and what they're suggesting. And I've come up with 5 things you need to do to grow to your first 1,000 subscribers. So stick with me to get the lowdown. Hey, Andrew Woodward here, and on this channel we focus on the best online marketing strategies that grow your wealth, build a long-term business and allow you to work from anywhere using nothing more than your laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. And today I'm going to crush the myth that you need to have a massive channel to get results and show you the 5 things you need to be concentrating on to get your first 1,000 subscribers, which is exactly what I'm doing. So let's do it together, hey? And the thing is, with these tips, is that they aren't difficult. They're simple elements of your YouTube strategy that will make the difference and enable you to get the results you're looking for quicker and more effectively. So that's what we want too, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what the 5 proven tips for getting your first 1,000 subscribers actually are. Starting with the first and most important tip, that is, you need to get clarity. Clarity is key in 3 areas, being your goals, your channel, and your content. The absolute first thing you need to resolve for yourself and your audience is your goal of your channel. What are your videos going to be about, and what are you trying to achieve by sharing your wisdom? Most people assume that you need 1 million subscribers to be successful or make money from YouTube. And while that would be great, it's not realistic for most people. Instead, what you need to concentrate on getting is the right people. By defining to yourself and then your audience via your videos what your goals are, what your channel's about, and showing that in your content, you have a far greater opportunity to attract the right people to your channel, the people that will be interested in what you have to say. Ultimately, you want people watching more of your videos, so you want them to come back. And that's done best when you're attracting the right people who know what to expect from you and know what you're providing will help them solve a problem that they're working on. So in this case, I'm helping relative newbies to YouTube with tips on how to grow their channel, just like I'm working to do myself. Makes sense, right? The more clarity you have about your goals, channel and content, the more your audience will understand you and be attracted to you without having to be attractive, if you know what I mean. The second tip is to select a niche that is unique and growing. Now, I said earlier that these tips to grow your subscribers to 1,000 are simple. Well, this one where people tend to get a little trapped, a stumbling point, so to speak. The thing I'll say about your niche is first to look at what you're passionate about. So in my case, I'm passionate about growing wealth and have gone into the niche of money management and investing in one of my businesses. And then for this channel, I'm now focused on multiple income streams via the make money online niche. Now, that's fairly broad and very competitive, I know. So I'm drilling down to beginners or newbies, and even those with a little bit of experience, but I'm not projecting to people who are widely successful already. So that narrows my niche down a little bit. Still broad and competitive, but at least people that are just getting started know that they have someone they can come to who's going to speak to them in a language they can understand, and from someone who's a little further down the journey than they are, but can still relate to the challenges they're having. In terms of growing, when you consider what's happened in the last 12 months around the world, making money online or from home is growing exponentially and is projected to continue to grow in the next 5 years. So that's a big tick for that area. Now, you might be passionate about something else, and that's totally fine. Just do some research to ensure that your market is not too broad, but is growing as well. They say if you try to sell to everyone, you'll sell to no one. The next part of this tip relates to your content. Once you know your niche, you can focus your content on this niche. And keep in mind that as you grow, you can then expand your niche. But at first, keep it as narrow as possible. You want to focus your content on where the viewer's attention is going to be. What are they looking for? What problems are they looking to resolve? These are good clues on what to produce in your videos. Solve problems. It's what people will pay for, a problem solver. The third tip is to focus 100% of your attention on content creation. The YouTube algorithm loves consistency of content. So when you're starting out, you need to produce at least 2 videos per week and release them at the same time on the same days every week. This feeds the algorithm. The sooner you can have 100 videos on your channel, the better. So avoid other shiny object distractions like building multiple sales funnels or buying the latest course or software to make your life easier or richer. When you're starting out, the key is to produce consistent content and get a volume of videos on your channel. Subscribers that are coming to your channel are not going to hit the subscribe button if all they see are a few videos. You might get some subscribers from your email list, but the free organic traffic is going to want to see some volume to ensure that you're legit. The fourth tip to grow your first 1,000 subscribers is to go all in on YouTube. This one that I've only recently been more focused on. I was trying to use all the tools at my disposal to attract traffic, like social media, YouTube of course, a website and a blog, and using SEO tactics and ads to boost my traffic. The simple facts are that YouTube is a massive search engine. More and more people are using it as a media tool, and it's growing exponentially. YouTube is the #2 search tool behind Google on the planet, and is owned by Google. So they're working together to dominate the search world. So you need to be on it. You need to go all in and get your channel pumping as soon as possible. This channel has grown by 50% in the past couple of months. Sure, it's off a small base, but the consistency of content and the fact that I'm all in on growing the channel is showing results. I know it will be a slow grind to the first 100, but once there, the momentum will be with the channel and the algorithm will help to push my content to more people, and 1,000 subscribers is just around the corner. And the beauty of producing consistent content is that YouTube will start showing your videos to more people. And the more people that see your content, the more likely you are to be discovered by your ideal audience. And once you get 100 perfect people, as my mentor Rachel Miller teaches, the quicker you will grow and achieve income, because these perfect people will start sharing your content and telling others. This is the beauty of solving your niche to find your people. So in short, tip 4 is about creating lots of good content and letting YouTube find your people for you with your own efforts as well, of course. The fifth and final tip is to focus on the big 3. The big 3 are the key ways you're going to feed the YouTube algorithm. That is the thumbnail, the title, and content. When you get started with YouTube, there's lots to learn about how to make everything perfect, or SEO perfect, or design perfect. Everyone's telling you things to do to make your video better. Let me tell you that it's not about fancy video equipment or editing software. While these are nice to have, they are not necessary, and the majority of big players are using their mobile phone for their videos, just like you and me can. Once you're making some money, you can invest in fancy equipment if you want to, but for now, keep it simple and spend your time and energy on the big 3. The thumbnail is the first thing your audience sees. It's what causes them to stop the scroll and take a look at what you have produced. So spend the time to make sure it's scroll stopping worthy. An image of you and a good headline are key, which leads us to the title of your video. The thumbnail doesn't have to include the title exactly, but should at least contain the key words. And your title needs to contain a hook to convince your viewer to click and watch, and should tell a little of what the video is about. And then in terms of importance, the content is like 60 to 80% of the most important part. You want to produce informative and entertaining content, which I hope I've done for you in this video, and you want your audience to be watching as much of the video as possible, as watch time is a crucial statistic when it comes to the algorithm and how it pushes your content out to people who are looking for content on your topic. The more of the video they watch, the better. Now, there's this thing called session time, which basically means the length of time that someone was watching your videos. But it doesn't have to be just one video. So it's like funnel stacking, where you stack video on video on video. So you might talk during one of your videos about something and add a card in your video, like this one above, and suggest that there's another of your videos that would be helpful for your audience to watch. So if you were to click that link and head over and watch another of my videos, and maybe after that another one, and then another one, that would represent a session. And the longer the session, the better for your channel. And that's pretty simple, right? Okay, there you have it. 5 tips to grow your subscribers to 1,000 this year. These are the things I'm focusing on and would love to help you do the same. Well, I hope today's video was helpful for you and gave you a better understanding of how to grow your YouTube channel, or even how to get started to grow from scratch. Doesn't matter if you're starting from scratch or you have a few subscribers already. These tips are the things you and I need to focus on to explode our channels this year. So let's do a quick recap of the 5 things you can do to grow your subscribers. Number 1 was clarity of your goals, channel and content. 2 is pick a niche that is unique and growing. 3 is focus 100% on creating content. 4 is go all in on YouTube. And 5 is focus on the big 3 of the thumbnail, title and content. Now, if you want to get started using these strategies in your own online business, you can join my inner circle and get 30 days of training from me for free. Click the link in the description to get started, and let's get you earning an income in the next 30 days. This offer won't be available for long, so make sure you claim your seat today. Thanks for watching today's training. Don't forget to get started, click the link in the description, and let's get you earning an online income in the next 30 days and growing your subscriber base. To continue to get these free training videos, make sure you click on the subscribe button and the little bell to get notified when a new training is released. And do me a favour, click the like button and leave me a comment below to let me know what you thought of this training. I'll read all the comments and reply to everyone. And don't forget to get started building your own YouTube channel. Join my inner circle by clicking on the link below, and let's get you earning an online income in the next 30 days.